Hello, everyone, here playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. We're still working on planting field 1 here yet. Just threw a hired worker on in here since last episode. We're putting canola down on this field. Also working on selling the last little bit of the wheat here. I think this is probably the last load as far as I know. Yeah, pretty much the last load. There's just a little bit in there yet. It looks like we sold that all within an hour without losing our price, so that's good. I'm still looking at that sorghum, everyone, but unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get that planted in time. That'd be kind of nice, because that is a whopper of a good yield, or a good price there. Good, that's a really good price. Wow. Anyway, this episode, I want to work on planting field 1 here. See once here. I would at the very least like to do some row crops, everyone. So we're gonna get. Oh, that's right. We need modded cultivators here. Modded cultivators. Added in some modded plows and cultivators here between episodes. Yes, the old Glencoe chisel plows. I remember these. These were I think one of my favorite chisel plows back in Farming Simulator 15. Just a good American style chisel plow, decent size. You know, obviously not John Deere, but we won't hold that too badly against them, I suppose. Also added in the John Deere 2720 and the 2730 rippers. I remember those being halfway decent, at least from what I remember anyway. Cultivators added in. Not sure where those cultivators came from. I didn't remember adding those. The SL500 and the SL500, huh? Not sure. Anyway, added in the Great Plains soil conditioner, the John Deere 2623 disc. Kuhn Krause 5635. I believe I mentioned that there last episode. And the Brilliant Packer. I think that will go behind the Kuhn Krause, if I remember correctly. I think, anyway. We'll find out. Oh, and tractors, Evan. That's right, tractors. We probably won't be able to afford this episode, unfortunately. But 9560 RT. No, there it is. 9560 RX, RT, R, 9630, 95, another 9560R. John Deere 8530, John Deere 8370R. So we added some tractors in here, everyone. Ooh, is that the European one? Oh boy, might have to go double check that. I've got. Yeah, hard to find mods, everyone, so we'll have to see if that one's kind of what I'm looking for or not. Unfortunately, you cannot see it without buying it, so that's kind of annoying. And obviously, in this Farming Simulator 15, there's no, options. So, if you want weights out front, the tractor has to come that way. That's the way it has to be modded, right? There's no configuration options in this game. Same thing for, tire options. The way you buy it is the way it comes, everyone. Actually, you know what? Let's see once here. If we go to... yeah, that's right. This tractor doesn't have any duals on it, does it? So, yeah, there's no duals for this tractor. The way it comes on it is the way it comes. You want to take the weights off front? You can't. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's definitely one of the ways the newer versions of Farming Simulator definitely improved. No doubt about that one. Anyway, let's maybe start with a cultivator one. The Kuhn Krause looked like it was a nice and cheap one. Kind of like the John Deere one, too. But we do have the money to afford it, I suppose. Basically, they're both the same size. This one's half the price. We're going to get that one. Okay, and then we'll throw the Brilliant Packer behind it there as well. Probably should really have that tractor for pulling it with. You know what? Let's see what's at the very least. We could probably use the Lambo here to go pick it up with, though. Pretty sure that'll throw it home no problem. Probably, with this game, I would probably even tow it through the field just fine if I had to guess, but... We'll see what's about that one. I'll at least maybe give it a try just to see how it does, because I'm kind of curious. And then we'll probably throw the Case Magnum on it. That's our only large tractor at this point. Definitely we'll have to be looking at getting another larger tractor here, preferably sooner rather than later. And I'll have to maybe do some looking too, Evan, see what I had for an 8R back in the original Farming Simulator 15 series, Evan. Wouldn't mind seeing if I can locate that tractor. I'm pretty sure I had a John Deere 8R of some sorts. I'm just not sure I remember which one I had here again. Looking at it in the shop there, and I'm guessing the one that is in the shop is probably not the one I had. That one, at least what's on the picture of one, looks kind of European. I did not realize that when I put it in. And obviously, I would prefer to have a nice, more American style. Maybe some all-around duals, proper row crop duals, nice weight package out front. We'll see what we can find. I'm not sure if that even exists for Farming Simulator 15 anymore, but we'll make do with what we got here, right? And just a reminder, while we're driving here, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up there. It's always very much appreciated. And, of course, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that there as well. And if you'd like to watch the multiplayer farming simulator episodes, don't forget, everyone, you can find those over on Twitch. Again, RDAllen on Twitch. Link is down below. Or you can just head over to Twitch there and search for RDAllen as well. Should have no problem finding myself. And, of course, Evan for the multiplayer live streams there. Just make sure you click the follow, and or if you'd like to help support the channel, click the subscribe there as well. That way you get notified whenever the latest, greatest RDAllen. Oh, yes. Episode goes live. Or live stream goes live. Well, episode goes live too, I guess, if you're over here. Yes, the old problem where it spawns in the ground. Yes, I remember this. Yep. Used to be a fairly common problem with mods back in 15, I guess. I don't remember it happening so much anymore in 19. I mean, you do get the occasional ones that will, but... hoping folding out here would kind of help pop it out of the ground or something. I don't remember what was the trick here again to get these out of the ground. Don't believe there was like a heavy lift mod, was there? Not that I recall. Everyone. There it goes. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Hold that back up, and we'll see if this brilliant Packer will go behind it. Oh, missed that by a mile. Let's try that again. Well, oh, there it is. Okay. I was gonna say we're close, but there we go. Yeah, that's a rolling Packer, all right. For those of you maybe not familiar with the different types of attachments that a lot of times go behind the cultivators here, this is the Packer style. The Packer style one is typically heavy. I mean, it's designed to actually like pack the ground down a little bit. Also, you know, while leveling it out, possibly crumbling up any clumps or stuff like that that might still be on in the soil yet after running through the cultivator. Kind of what the Packer does. A little bit different than, say, like a harrow or a rolling harrow. Actually, this cultivator itself actually has kind of a harrow on the back. Just kind of a spiked tooth harrow, everyone. Again, it's not designed just to like kind of level the ground just a little bit. A rolling harrow typically is designed to also level the ground, but also kind of cuts up any... Woo. Okay, this tractor's definitely a little light, everyone. Definitely a little light. Rolling harrow is designed to like cut up any clumps, break it up, as well as level. So kind of the couple of the different types you'll commonly see. Like I said, Packer style like this, where it's weighted, heavy. You notice these discs are solid. Got a couple like, well, I don't know what to call them, nubs on them, I guess, basically. Not really spikes or anything like that, just like little short nubs for packing into the soil, crushing any clumps, that type of thing. Hopefully that's the right width here. I guess we'll find out. I notice it doesn't quite connect in the right spot here. Yeah, it's before the cultivator. That's interesting. Another common problem back in mods in 15. Okay, let's get this contraption folded out here. I'm going to see how we're looking here. We'll see if this tractor will pull it, too. Real life, I'm gonna... yeah, there's no way this tractor would pull it. But in the game here, you never know. Packer actually might be wider than the cultivator. Yeah, I definitely would say it is. Oh, good, it did lower both. Cool. Well, we're going a whopping 3 mile an hour here, everyone. That seems like a decent enough speed, right? I don't remember. How much horsepower does this Lamborghini tractor have here? This tractor has, oh, it's actually 220 horsepower. It got more than I thought it did. That is 190. Okay, so you know what? The Lamborghini, that's the one we have, right? Yep. I might just throw this on the planter then. I think that'll run the planter. Oh, that's not where I want to disconnect. I want to disconnect here, maybe? Yes. Okay, and that hitch went up a little bit. That was a good thing. I started to worry there just a little bit. I'm like, oh, crap, the hitch is going up. Good thing it didn't go up any farther. That should be fine yet. We'll go grab the Case Magnum here. Hopefully the Case Magnum has enough grunt to pull that. I don't think it would. At least hopefully it'll have to do for now, because again, I mean, that is currently our largest tractor. And I didn't exactly look at the prices on any of these modded tractors, so it looks like they're all pretty reasonably priced. I would say that's 9560 RX, 364. That might be a little low, but 9630. Might actually be able to afford that tractor. It's got 530 horsepower, 560 duals, triples, and saddle tanks, huh? I wonder where the saddle tanks are. Ah, that's where the saddle tanks are. Okay, cool. Saddle tanks 22 meters. Might have to remember that. Must be on the other end of the field here. Okay, we'll just stop you, disconnect the Magnum here, grab the Lamborghini. Completely missed the hitch there from the looks of it. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, make sure you're lined up somewhat. Oh, pretty good. Hire the worker. Off we go. Let's take the Magnum. Yeah, definitely would like to upgrade that seeder, everyone. But that's going to take larger tractors and, well, seeders too, obviously. Bigger seeders. That might be a couple episodes before we get to that. I was kind of hoping maybe the next couple episodes we could get to that, everyone, but that might not happen, unfortunately. Oh, this silo is empty. Okay. Probably emptied out the last that little bit of wheat. In which case, if we did, we're just going to put that right back in the silo. No sense taking 5,000 liters of wheat. We'll switch them over to canola. Might have to record a new course plate course here. We'll see once. I know last episode there, canola was selling at a different sell point for a better price. I think it was enough of a different price, something that probably would be worth our time to record a new course plate course to that particular sell point. So, might end up doing that here. Let's see how the cultivator does here, though. Okay, we're still lower down yet. Perfect. I'm not sure what the top speed on this setup is, everyone, but 7 miles per hour, that seems decent enough to me. Okay, 8 mile an hour. Might actually need a larger tractor than that one. The Magnum might be struggling just a little bit. I mean, technically, we're right at the top end of this tractor's horsepower, so we probably should have like a quad track, or even better, a nice John Deere articulated tractor of some sorts, RX, RT, or something along those lines. I'm going to throw a hired worker on this oven real quick, just to make sure the process keeps going here. We are going to go grab the man truck here a minute. Yes, you did load up the last little bit there. We're just going to dump this back in here. Oh, that's right, the cube. Wheat does not what do you mean wheat doesn't... what? Yay. What kind of nonsense is that? There we go. Funny how back in 15, when you actually had the little animation there of the loading point, or the silo pit, or whatever you want to call it there, actually like filling up. Not something you see anymore. Okay, let's get rid of that. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go check. Let's go check. So we want to sell canola, which is, yeah, farm shop $2,600 versus $2,152 at the farm co-op. Our current course goes to the farm co-op. So we better get a course to the farm shop, everyone, because yeah, that is a bit of a price difference there. Oh, I can't tag that, can I? Oh, okay. Oh, well, where is the farm shop here? That is down there. Okay. Down somewhere that way. Sure. We'll figure it out. Okay, start course recording. We'll record a brand new course here. I wonder if I should have gone out that way. Not too late now. And there's our Kuhn Kraus cultivator turning around. Yeah, it took him a while to get to the end of the field there, didn't it? Yep, as long as he does a good job. Of course, once we cultivate this field, then we can use a row crop planter to plant it. At least the in-game one, anyway. We do need to cultivate the field there with any of the in-game row crop planters, which we'll have to see once. Maybe we can afford one of the modded ones. I'm presuming some of the modded ones, everyone will actually like no-till, like a proper planter should, right? Let's see once here. Shall we take this road here? I'm thinking maybe. Maybe not. A lot of poles right there. See what the next road looks like. Next road actually might not be any better. Seeing as I might actually have more than one truck running this course at some point, everyone. Trying to logically record it, so hopefully that'll work. Seeing if it'll actually work or not, that might be another story, but not sure about it. Is there another road over here or not? Can't quite tell. Yes there is. Okay, excellent. Take an extra wide turn here. Okay, and I'm going to presume the grate there is the sell point, which, you know what, again, I made the mistake of coming here unloaded, didn't I? Oh well, it would make a lot of sense if I would have come here with a load to actually sell. Oh well, as I said, it's hard to get good help nowadays, right? And back to the farm we go. Which we can just follow the orange dotted lines back to the farm, so that shouldn't take. Actually, speaking of orange dotted lines, I'm not sure why we're actually, they're not really lines either. They're triangle cones. Triangular cones? Sure, something like that. I don't know why they're not turning green like they have been. That's kind of weird. In fact, the fact that they were turning green, period, was kind of weird. I don't recall seeing that before. Yeah, so far not seeing that here this time around when they're recording this course. Not sure what was up with that. One of the things that really hasn't changed a whole lot here in the newer versions of Courseplay, still recording the course yet. That is pretty much done the same way as far as unloading trucks and sell points and all that good stuff. Hopefully that turn will work right there. We'll find out. Okay, we're almost back to the farm here. Field 3 is on our left here. Make the turn back into between fields 2 and 3 here. We'll be back to the silo. We'll make sure we save this course, and then we can start selling the canola. And that canola one should provide us a pretty good chunk of money here, I would think. We might be able to afford a larger seeder here fairly soon. Although, again, a larger tractor at this point would definitely be necessary because our tractor situation is getting a little dire. Like, we only have the one tractor that can run any of our larger equipment. Didn't actually check and see how well that Lamborghini tractor is actually running the planter. I mean, it might actually not be doing so good over there. I'm not sure. Although I would think it would be okay because the same tractor did okay with it. And the Lamborghini tractor has more horsepower, so in theory it should be better. Okay, we'll stop right there. We'll save that course, and that was the farm shop, right? Yes, sell to farm shop. And then we're going to set you to canola, right? Yes, interesting. We're planting another field of canola over here, so I would assumed I had not done canola yet, but apparently I have. Okay. And let's see what's back to. No, that's not the one I'm looking for. There's the one I'm looking for. Just curious to see what crops. Okay, I guess that really doesn't show me a whole lot, does it? Well, whatever. But that does remind me, though, everyone, I do need to get some fertilizer on field 1, do I not? I do need to get some fertilizer on that field. So, yes. Get some fertilizer over here a minute. Which I cannot actually see the fertilized state from here, can I? No. The only way to see the fertilized state of a field, everyone, is to actually go over to it. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? That is, if you ask me, anyway. I have my doubts if the Hurleyman there, everyone, is going to be able to do anything with that fertilizer spreader. So let's try the same tractor here. Be our third largest tractor here at this point. Oh yeah, no problem. And looks like we better fill this up here first. There is no fertilizer. Why is all the equipment empty here? Well, like I said, I'm presuming here in 15, the hired worker or indoor course play must actually use what is in the seeder or fertilizer first, then must start buying it. I'm assuming that's how that works. Okay, there we go. And then over to the field we go. We'll throw a hired worker on this here. Hired worker should be able to take care of the fertilizer problem. No problemo. Yep, okay, that looks pretty good. How are we doing on the planting here? Yeah, actually looks like we're rolling right along here. 12 mile an hour. He's got one pass left to go. Yeah, we're making actually really quick work over there. Okay, and then the cultivating. Looks like the cultivating is rolling along here as well. Yes, rolling along. Get it. No. I'm actually just going to unhire you because everyone should be taken care of at the moment. And I'm going to go get, actually not this one. I want this one. GPS set up here a minute. Auto width that. 0.6 meters, huh? Might have to take some width off of that. Rotate that course. 0 the offset. And then the work width, we might just knock that down. I'm not sure with this particular harrow or not. If it, actually I want to say harrow, rolling baskets, if these actually like pack anything down or cultivate in any way. It doesn't look like they do have one because over on this side here, it's definitely overlapping the cultivated area and it's not doing anything, is it? Which is fine. We don't need it to do anything. It's just there more for looks than anything. As I've mentioned before, this is a fairly common style cultivation piece of equipment here for where I live. Around where I live, everyone, you'll commonly see some sort of field cultivator, which is this piece right here, some sort of cultivator, with some sort of rolling basket, harrow, something on the back being pulled behind it. It's very, very common to see this style setup. And a halfway decent looking one too, if I must say, everyone. And I hate to admit it, but it does look pretty good there. So, you know, so the red tractor on the front, that's probably a bit of a problem, you know, but... No, I just noticed something. This does appear to have a fill level on it. I wonder if that fill level corresponds to the packer in the back. The packer in the back holds fertilizer and puts down liquid fertilizer. That could very well potentially be, Evan. I've seen that before here. Again, in Farming Simulator 15, everyone was, I wouldn't say common, but it wasn't uncommon either to see like the rolling baskets contain some sort of fertilizer. So they fertilize behind the cultivator. Not actually half a bad idea if you ask me, but let's see what the shop says. The shop might actually tell us more information here. Fruit types, that looks like grass, doesn't it? I don't know, is that cultivate or fertilizer? Maybe it's fertilizer. Not a very good fertilizer icon then, if you ask me if that's what that is. Okay, we'll read a few comments here in a moment. Hetero was saying former console player here. Good to hear that there, Hetero. Former console player. Learning the PC yet? What drove me to the PC is the branding names that cannot be used, such as white tractors that just came out. Console, it's called Agco, not white. Why I don't yet understand. And let's raise this up here a minute. And Packers on the back don't appear to actually do anything, do they? That's fine. Oh boy. Might have to back that up there. There we go. Hetero was saying what you said, Randy, about the PC is true. Great video. Love the map. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Hetero. And I believe Hetero is actually referring to the comment I made here a while back, everyone, about, again, when it comes to Farming Simulator here, everyone, PC versus console. PC, everyone, in my opinion, is an easy win. Farming Simulator on the PC is much superior to the console version, everyone. And the reason I say this, everyone, is because of the mods. If you take the mods out of the equation, everyone, well, then let's face it, Farming Simulator on console versus PC, probably no to very little difference there. But fortunately on the PC, everyone, we have mods. We've got a lot of mods too, by the way. And one of the biggest things we have on the PC side of things, everyone, is scripting style mods. Unfortunately on the console, scripting style mods are strictly prohibited. So again, we're talking scripting mods. GPS, for example, is a scripting mod. Courseplay is a scripting mod. Auto Drive is a scripting style mod. All mods, again, you cannot have for the console. So everyone, if you ask me, when it comes to Farming Simulator really wins out on the PC side of things. Okay, everyone, and looking at the time, it looks like it is about time to wrap it up here already for this episode. Before we wrap it up real quick, 408,000. Okay. Well, we got plenty of money now, don't we then, everyone? Plenty of money. Soy machines. We might go with a I'd like to go with a DB120. That's $600,000. So we might go with a DB90 here first. Interesting. Doesn't say it can no-till. Wonder if they actually, I would assume they can. I wouldn't know why not. Maybe they can, everyone. Maybe they can't. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out, right? But anyway, again, everyone, with that, we're going to wrap this episode up. If you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.